everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Sammy, and for those of you who are new here, welcome. If you are not new here, welcome back. I have not posted on YouTube in, I want to say it's been a month and a half. I'm gonna be filming with my mom. She's in the kitchen right now making some hot chocolate. I think that was the microwave. Yeah, so if you hear that, that's what that is. But I did kind of want to apologize for not posting as much on YouTube because YouTube is actually something that I really like doing. I'm not a big fan of editing. So it's not my biggest, it's not my most favorite thing to do is edit YouTube videos. I do like editing my TikToks, just not necessarily my YouTube videos. Before I get into the video, I just wanted to say thank you guys so much for 28,000 subscribers. I seriously appreciate it. I did not think I would ever have YouTube be something that I wanted to pursue and do, but it is something that I actually really want to do. And then last but not least, go ahead and turn on your closed captions if you haven't already, and let's go ahead and get started. Okay. Hi! Okay, on my Instagram, I asked people to ask me questions for the two of us and make a Q&A because I haven't posted on YouTube in a little bit, so I wanted to do that. Hi, Sammy. Recently, you have not been active on Instagram and YouTube. Why? Well, the real answer is I'm lazy. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm here. We're here. If you had to have one food for the rest of your life, what would it be? I don't know. That's lame.
Okay,
but that's lame. That's a lame answer. Not anything fancy, I don't know, ice cream or lasagna. Okay, what's your favorite animal? Okay. Okay. No, it's not my favorite animal, but I don't mind snakes. I like snakes. My favorite animal is probably I don't know. They used to be pandas, but to be honest, pandas don't do much except eat bamboo, but that's it. Oh, elephants, yes. Okay.
Samuel, it's not like you haven't had an elephant in your TikTok name for the longest time. This is today, but that's not even it. This is January 31st, 2019. Okay, just continue.
Okay, I do really like elephants, for sure. Have you ever visited San Diego? I think I have too. I know you've gone there for work things, but I don't know if I've visited there specifically. Maybe, probably. I know you've been there. I don't know if I've been there. Yeah, for work. Yeah. Well, I've been more south. Oh yes, because I've been to San Francisco. Yeah. So I don't know. Maybe, probably. She has. I don't know about me. I always get this question a lot, and to be honest, it sometimes bothers me when I get this question because I feel like it's really obvious, but sometimes it might not be that obvious to others. And someone asked me how long it took me to learn ASL. Yeah. Yeah. Well, it's not even that. It's just people don't they don't know that it was my first language, and they're just oh, how long did it take you to learn? And I'm well, where do you live and what languages do you learn when you grow up? It's the same thing. It's the same concept, because I feel if you have a deaf mom Like, how long, I don't know, like my whole life, because I'm still learning. Like, there are some things that I don't know how to sign, like, for sure. Like, what's a word I don't know how to sign, or like a phrase? Well, yeah, that's obvious. It's for a lot of... Yeah. Okay. How has quarantine been? We've been fine. Yeah. Yeah. It's been really nice. Yeah, it's been really nice. I already am a really like introverted person, and so I always stay home. Yeah, she is too. So we always stay home like all the time, and it's just really nice. But at the same time, I do miss like traveling a little bit. I haven't left the state since March, because that was when it was like right before like masks were required like everywhere. So I was in LA for I think like 2 weeks, and then I had to leave and I had to change my flight and go home because, yeah, so it was a little like scary, but at the same time, you know, like we're fine. So yeah, wear your masks. Anyway, if your name wasn't what it is now, what would you like to name yourself or each other? I don't know. What would you pick for your new name? Yeah, if you could pick your own name, what would you pick? I don't know. You look like an Anne. Not a fan. But you also, I don't know, because I like your name. What would be a new name if you could pick for yourself? Rachel? I don't know. I can't see you as like a Rachel. I don't know. What was I supposed to be named if I wasn't named Samantha? What was I supposed to be named?
Samantha.
Okay.
Alexandria.
Alexandria? Alex?
Alexandria. Emma.
Emma. No. Like, no offense to any like Emmas, like I think the name is really pretty, but there's a lot of you. So like Samantha's already really common. Are there any others? 3?
Dude,
Dude, I could have been in Alexandria.
Judy. I like to do the black rap.
Like, from the books?
No.
Judy, what was, when it, like, what were the books?
Judy.
Thanks for picking Samantha.
No, can't stand me.
Yeah. I hate Samantha. Sammie's better. Plus, it's easier to sign. This question is for you, which is really popular. This is a question that people ask a lot. So, was your mom born deaf? And then they asked, if so, how was her school experience affected? But you weren't born deaf, but you can explain if you want.
I was born deaf.
Why?
I've been deaf all my life.
You were born deaf. I could have
I'm
been.
born here.
Yeah.
Baby.
Yeah. Well, it's it's a funny story because she got sick with, she called men, and I don't know how to spell it, but I got sick with the same thing when I was like 3 weeks old. So it was really like, I don't know, I found that out, I think I was like 15 or 16. I found out, like you told me or something, because I knew I was always like sick as a baby at 3 weeks because I had a fever and I was just cranky. So yeah, but I thought it was really like, wow. But I think mine was different. I think yours was viral and mine was, I don't know, I don't know, but yeah, it's cool, but also weird. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep. 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 Mm-hmm. Yay! Okay. What's your favorite bonding? They don't specify like what, like moment with your mom. Like what do we like to do together? I don't know. Yes, okay, yes. Well, I know when we go out to restaurants, we talk. And we talk. Like, so, I don't know. I mean, we do the same thing here, but it's nice when we're out because we're at restaurants. Like, we both have our mouths full and we're just signing and you don't have to talk, so it's nice. But at the same time, I'm a really slow eater already, so when I sign a lot, I'm not eating. So sometimes like we take forever, but yeah. I know she really likes it when like I'll pick up a Starbucks drink for her, and then I'll really like it when she picks up like cupcakes for me. So like, I don't know, like little things are just nice. So because she has a favorite drink, I have a favorite kind of cupcake, so it's like, I like that. That's always fun. But she does it a lot more often because she goes out and does like more errands than I do because she's more adult than I am right now. So yeah. Also, videos are pretty fun. There's this one video I posted on TikTok. She beat me. Like with the paper towel, she whacked me. I'll show you. She just yanked it and then started whatever. What's your favorite thing about filming with your mom? By the way, I love your videos. Well, thank you. I appreciate it. My favorite thing about filming? Yeah. Well, I'm not really teaching. I'd like to think I'm giving my experience. Like, that's it. Because I'm not really like a teacher, because my signs, if you don't know, I obviously didn't go to school for it. So my signs are really a mix between like true ASL versus English, also known as like PSE, but I couldn't tell you the difference between the two because that's my everything. So I do know the difference between, like, because she teaches, so I know the difference between like there's a group of like signs which it's called like classifiers, which is more like expressive, so I understand that. But sometimes I will sign like English and she corrects me and I'm like, okay, sorry, I won't do it again, and then I do it again like that, and then that's English and she hates me for it. But my dad signs English, so it's hard because one says something and I pick it up and then tells me it's wrong. So it's not wrong, but it's not ASL. Like it's really hard to explain if you like don't know the language too well, because I could not explain it. She could, but that'd be a long video. But yeah, so yeah, because I know. Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Well, what I think is really funny is a lot of people are like, oh, this is really cool. And I'm like, yeah, it's cool. But at the same time, like, we're just used to it. Like, it's our normal. So obviously, like, her experiences are completely different than mine. She will never know what it's like growing up with deaf parents. I will never know what it's like to grow up deaf. But they're both like good experiences at the same time, because if she never became deaf, I don't really think, to be honest, I would probably have a different like perspective on like life, because I cherish like seeing like deaf people all the time. I love seeing like deaf people like enjoy themselves, and I know like all the time I'll see someone who's deaf and I'll start signing and they're just shocked because they never see it, and I'm like, it's like little things like that I would never have experienced before. Plus I used to always think like everyone knew what the word like deaf meant as a kid. I remember there were a lot of kids in school who had no idea, and I would have to explain. I remember in elementary school, like everyone knew who I was because I was the kid with the deaf parents. Same with my brother, like he was the same thing. And then that.
I can't teach Spanish.
Yeah, we can do that. Yeah.
Car, hit, tree.
Mm-hmm.
Look like tree.
Yes.
That's
classifiers? Yes, okay. That's classifiers versus her signing like a car hit a tree. That's ASL, but it's English. It's like, it's hard to explain, but at the same time, like, yeah, it's fun to make the noises too. She's really good at it, and I don't know how, because like, are you kidding me? She does it better than I do. Like, her motorcycle. I love it. Okay, what is the thing you want to do the most? Travel for sure. I really want to go to like Europe. What's the sign? How do you sign Europe? Europe? I don't know the sign for it. But I really want to go there because like Europe? Okay. Well, either way, I want to go because like you could travel between like several different countries within like a few days. Like you can visit like 2 or 3 within one day. Like I would love to do that and just go for like a month and just like, owie, that hurt. Okay, well, signing is dangerous. Anyway, but I would just like to like, because we only have Canada and, wait, is it Canada or? Canada military. I always say so. Okay, Canada. Because we have Canada and then we have Mexico. Military Canada. Okay, because we have Canada and Mexico. So I've been to both, but I would like to visit like different kinds of cultures for sure. I would like to visit different kinds of like places for their food, especially. Oh, I would like to have like real like Italian food, or like real, I don't know, Greek food. Because we've like Americanized like our like different cultured food for sure. Like the pizza is completely different in Italy for sure, so I would like to do that. Just travel. Yeah. Yes, okay, she made it a short version, whatever. I'm sorry, I talk a lot. Oh, your turn. What do you want to do? Oh, yeah. Pumpkin? Yeah, we have plants everywhere. You can see right there, right there. Cause we just like, we're rearranging like the house a little bit. So she just got like the office a little bit more. That's her office behind me. So she got it a little bit more like organized. Big plants right there. And then there's more like on her desk, like below. The woman and her plants, 1, 2, 3. But just, there's a lot. Where are you from? We live in Washington State, not Washington, D.C. The amount of times someone asks me, oh, where are you from? And I say Washington, and they say, oh, D.C. No, no, no. Well, I was born here. She was born in Florida. She's been a few places, because it was Florida, then Virginia, and then New York, and then here, right? Yes! Okay. I'm not gonna put that in, but I think it's funny. What do you want to do when you're older? I mean, I have no idea. I'm not taking classes right now this quarter, but I have been going to school for a business degree because I feel like it's like safe. I don't know. I don't know if I want to go into advertising or marketing, because obviously with our TikTok videos, I have found something that people like. So I like to think I have good ideas and like whatever. So maybe that, but I also know like I could, I used to work at an accounting company, so that was really like nice to see. I was like, I don't know, there weren't a lot of people at the company, so I was like the assistant, just doing all the things that no one wants to do. I did them. So it was like filing or organizing, and I took over like 1 or 2 companies, so it was nice to just like see. And I would like to maybe eventually like work in something like that again, or I don't know, like do something for myself for whatever, but I don't know. I have no idea. Or I could be like a CPA. Those are really like, it's a lot of school for that though. So I don't know. So I'll figure it out. How old are you? Well, I'm 20. She's my mom. Yeah. What is your favorite drink at Starbucks?
Pink drink.
Pink drink, yeah. Mine kind of is different depending on like the season. So if it's more cold, I like the white chocolate mochas, but if it's more like warm, or I'm just feeling like whatever, I like the pink drinks too. But I used to drink all the time, if you remember from the videos, like the tea videos, I used to drink all the time the mango dragon fruit drinks. Those are really good. And then if you add like lemonade with that, oof, it's really good in like the summertime. But I also really like the frappuccinos for sure. like just classic like vanilla bean. Or she used to, I remember like growing up, she used to always get like the chocolate. No, the chocolate, yes, the double chocolate chip frappuccino. Yeah, I remember that growing up. So big Starbucks person. So I don't have any other questions, but if you ever have questions or ever want to like ask us questions, you can ask them here or on my TikTok. I try to respond, but sometimes I don't get around to it. And I'm not gonna lie, there are some questions where I look at them and I'm like, I'm not gonna say anything, but like sometimes, like I'm not gonna lie, it just, like sometimes people ask if she can drive. I have made a video on that before. And I recorded her driving. Like, I don't know, like, in the future, I would like to do a video where the two of us, like, make fun, in a good way, of the hearing community, because the deaf community likes it and loves to make fun of it, because it's like your own like inside joke, you know? Like I remember we would see like, I'm not gonna give you any examples, but we would see like models like posing or whatever, and they would have a sign with their whatever, and it's just really funny because they don't know, but we do. So it's like, I don't know. So eventually I would like to do something like that. And I don't want to like offend anyone. Obviously I don't, like I want to make it fun because like sometimes it's just good to laugh and whatever. But on the other hand, I want to make like a separate video like teaching about like appropriate questions you can ask and not appropriate questions, you know, because there's a lot of people, surprisingly, there's a lot of people who have no idea what's appropriate. So like I could give you so many examples all the time, but that's not appropriate. I'll explain why, because a lot of people really don't know, and it's because when you ask someone who's deaf if they can read lips, it puts all of the conversations, like responsibilities, on them, and it's just not, it's not how a conversation like should work. Because if you're gonna communicate with someone and say they're not deaf, say they're a Spanish speaker only, or German or French or Chinese, whatever, you could try your phone, you could try writing for, you know, a deaf person, for example, because like she speaks English, so she knows how to write, and she did that all the time for my doctor's appointments when I was little if I didn't have an interpreter for her. So like, I don't know, gestures, like there's a lot of options. And so I don't know, like asking someone to read lips, it's really like, you know, yeah, it's annoying. Well, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it. If you want to look at our TikTok videos, my whole page at this point is just us. So if you want to look at that, go ahead. I'm sure you probably already have if you're from TikTok and you already know. But I also have Instagram and Snapchat, and I have Twitter, but I don't really use that too much. So yeah, okay, thanks. Bye. Okay, hi Jen. What? Why are you looking at me like that?
I'm bad to you.
Why?